What's up, Divine Souls? Welcome back to my channel. It's Loretta the Infinite Healer, and you are now tuned into Infinite Healing. Hello, Sacred Souls. We are here for the energy check-in. Yes, let's see what, I guess we'll do a this week ahead. Yeah, let's do a this week ahead. We already did the Sunday self-care message, so why am I grabbing that? I don't know. Let's do a this week ahead, and let's start with that's dope, some wisdom of the oracle. Let's start there with the overall energy for the week. Divine Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest light, please deliver sacred through honest messages in alignment with the collective's highest good in their soul's purpose. Ashe. Let's start with the overall energy. Someone said message TikTok right when this came out. TikTok. The time is now. Okay, y'all, one at a time, round and round, and then we'll do one more, and I'm gonna shuffle. Message in a bottle. Okay, so there is a, I guess, detailed specific message, and then underneath the bottom of the deck is the orphan card. I do want to look at this TikTok card because there's something that I'm not getting that Spirit clearly wants me to get. 30. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way. Imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. What if this isn't at all true? Everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness. You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape every moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. I love this. I love that message because I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about like the time is now, but the message of divine timing. I love the message that no matter where you are or what you are doing, what is for you will be for you. That it will align with you. It will be with you during divine timing. Meaning that there is a part of the creation of the time that you have to do something. Action is required on your end, and then there is also divine orchestration. And so you are not alone. You may be feeling a bit lonely. Thank you, Spirit. You may be feeling a bit lonely in your manifestations. You may have been asking, this message in the bottle may be your prayers going up and this roundabout, feeling like you're in the same cycle. Like, God, I've been praying to be released from this energy. I've been fasting. I have been I just tasted salt. Cleansing. I feel like I have been doing all the things that I need to do to align me with the promises, God, that you said are for me. Yet I don't feel like I have everything right now. Like I have everything that I need. There is this a 5? That's crazy. This is a 5 and this is a 5 right here, 32. We have here and now, and we also have blessed. We also have deep knowing. I feel like, right, with the no place like hard comb, with the no place like home card, with that showing up, this is all about your own personal divinity, and this is about your own spirit. You could be, thank you, Spirit, ungrounded in the sense that it's my money and I need it now. I don't know if y'all ever see that commercial, but being in that kind of energy. And in fact, it is because you are in this energy of demanding, which is really in this energy of like lack. You're really coming from like a space of desperation. If I don't have this thing right now, all things will crumble, all things will fail, although that is not true. If you look around, what right here, right now, in this moment, identify 5 riches in your life. I'm breathing. I literally have breath. I can walk. I can talk. I can see. I can feel. I can hear. Every part of my body is whole and healed. I am in good, abundant health. That's a blessing. That right there is the richness. And if you can just start from the riches of just being here and then expanding out and bringing your awareness to the things that are around you. I am so rich that I have turmeric. What is this? I'm about to say chamomile. Turmeric tea that heals my body. I'm so rich that I even have a cup of my favorite character. Like I'm so rich. I have extra things. I'm actually abundant, right? I have a phone to communicate with the world that I can pick up at any moment to call someone or to look up something. I am so abundantly rich. I'm so rich I have access to divination, right? I can literally tune into my ancestors, into my spirit team, into my own soul, my own spirit, my own divinity. That is rich. And because of all of that, and I can ground myself in the here and now, in the truth of what is right now, not in the lack of what I would need for the future. I can then come into alignment with the Most High God. And for someone, it is their meditation. I feel like you've been going into this sacred space. You've been going into this sacred space to receive clarity. In this meditation, to know that I have everything that I need right now. And being in that space of harmony and balance will continue to align you with what it is that you have been waiting for, right? Or aligning with. This is also about let's try that again. This is also about a spiritual gift activating. This could be your voice, your strength, your power. This could be this could be a DNA activation, crown chakra activation, because my head. Okay. And I feel this very deeply, not just for you, but also ancestral. Something that you are experiencing during this season is also something that your lineage has also experienced with this community card. And I feel like there is information that needs to come in, or that you need to consume. And part of it may have been what I've already stated in the message, that you lack absolutely nothing, and that you are already divine, and that you are already rich, and that you have everything that you need. And that time, right, isn't rather this like before, during, and after process, but rather all things happening at once. There is a reason why you can close your eyes and go into a meditation. And in this meditation, experience a moment that happened in the past as if you were there right now. And that is because time is not linear. And the way Spirit is showing me is that all the lines are actually parallel. Now, I don't know if this is true. We're trusting, right? But that all lines are parallel. And so when you are experiencing something like, let's say you're having a conversation with a spirit, with an ancestor, when you travel to that place, you think you're either going forward or backwards in time, when really you are exactly where you are, because you're in the present and you're just moving throughout that linear stage or phase. I hope that's making sense. I really hope that's making sense. But your soul knows this on a deep level, right? There's this deep inner knowing that you already know that you are blessed and highly favored, and that you need nothing but what you have right now, and that this feeling left out on the cold, what is this, dear? This being left out in the cold, feeling unwanted, feeling as if God, the universe, your ancestors, your deities have silenced themselves or turned their back from you. It's not true. But I am very curious. I guess that's the whole spread of this orphan card. And I saw a deck, so let's see. Please do not give me the Five of Swords with the Five of Swords, because that's just crazy word. Okay. What is the collective feeling in regards to this orphan card, the spirit? Be more specific. Let's introspect a little bit. What is that? What questions do we need to ask? What's going on here? What does the collective need to know? Some of you need to know that this right here is a spiritual cleansing, which you are experiencing, the Hierophant coming out, which is all about teaching and learning, going into higher realms, being the teacher, but also like being the student of the universe. And so this orphan part is, thank you, Spirit, because they also just showed me I think that's the Four of Cups, where God is trying to give you a gift and yet you refuse to offer it. And so this orphan energy that is showing up is like an act of betrayal. But ask yourself, how have you turned your back on yourself? How have you turned your eye from optimism to pessimism? Right? How have you gone from having a mindset of richness and abundance in the here and the now and turned it to lack? How have you shifted? And can you shift back? Do you want to shift back? What is it that you want to experience? And because I heard someone says, like, you have more power than you think. Like, you hold the power. You are the light. You literally are the light. And so anywhere you go, whether it be in the dark or in the light or in between, the light will always be with you. But it is your perspective. It is your perspective of the situation, of the circumstances, that is going to determine your overall energy. Now, I don't feel like this orphan energy is like totally this big old black cloud just kind of like consuming all things. I don't actually see it like that. You may have come up out of that. I'm really seeing it as like a rainy cloud in the sky, while like, even though the sun is like shining. And I'm seeing Spirit as saying like, it's something that you do need to deal with though, because as you're elevating, you don't want to have that mentality that, as soon as the things get tough, you now just like shut down, right? Like you're doing so well, but because it's not working out the way you want it to work out, when you want it to work out, you now close yourself out from the world, and we're now in orphan energy, in lost energy, confused energy. I want to be alone. Don't talk to me. Nobody ever loves me. Woe is me type energy. That's not to say that your feelings are not valid. It's just saying that you have the power. Eight of Coins. You're the one constructing, co-creating your reality. So what is it exactly that you want to create? And what is your solution? Thank you, Spirit. This is about, I appreciate that, about having a solution oriented mindset. Whenever you face a problem, do you allow yourself to be discouraged, or do you shift your perspective and shift your mindset to, what can I do? Do I need to relax more? Do I need to take a rest? Do I need to listen to some music to help me align? Do I need to protect my energy? Do I need to speak up? What actions do I need to take to help get me in alignment with what it is that I'm doing? And what spiritual gifts am I building at this time? What spiritual gifts are Spirit revealing to me? Or what internal character traits about myself is the divine mirroring to me at this time? What is it that I need to know and see about myself? And then we have the Queen of Swords. And underneath the bottom of the deck is the Fountain card. This is a beautiful deck because I'm seeing transformation. And I am seeing that there is this need for, because I want to say boundaries. And I guess it is boundaries because it does feel like boundaries. Like, yes, boundaries is the word. There's also this need for protection over yourself. I think one of the things the divine may be trying to reveal to you during this time is why your energy feels so depleted, and why when we do feel sad or alone, why it feels so thick or so heavy. I think this has a lot to do with being aware of your energy in regards to building your spiritual gifts. And so I do want to say one advice from Spirit during this time is to actually be in tune with your body, your physical body, but also I feel like your astral body. You may be doing a lot in the spirit realm that's also causing you to feel a bit depleted, and almost as if you're fighting this battle alone. But you do have a community of loved ones. For somebody, they are a single parent, and it feels like you don't have a community. Like, all I do is just me and my child. But Spirit is showing me that every time the wind blows, every time a butterfly goes past your face, every time a bird goes by, that is the world engaging with you. That is the soul and the spirit engaging with you. Those are ancestors, deities, engaging with you, and you are not alone. You are not alone. You are divinely and uniquely supported. I do feel like there is also a community for you, but I think one of the things Spirit is building within you is your own divinity and understanding of who really provides for you and who really supports you. Because one of the things that you may have battled with feeling orphaned and isolated is this need for approval from the world, where Spirit is like, the only approval you need, baby, is your own. Okay, if you and God are on the same page, okay, then what? Okay, afraid of what? Scared to do what? Why? It's stamped by God. It's approved by God. So that is your message of the week. That's our this week ahead message. I think I'm gonna do a soul's truth card. Yeah, self-awareness card. Let's end with that. I think that's a really good way to end. Let's see. What's the best advice and most expansive, self-expressive, intuitive, soul-provoking question we can ask ourselves for this week ahead. Energy check-in, Divine. To where does my soul want to travel? When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventures, thrills, and patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand, and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date when you will get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurant. Anything that will create movement to let the universe know you are ready to make it happen. Believe you can. I'm seeing this also in a soul way. Who is it that you want to become? When it comes to your morals, your values, your character traits, where are you going in life? Start planning it. When do you want to be there? How will you travel to that place? What will you do? And then start to create movement to let the universe know that you're ready. I'm ready to be rich. I'm wise with my money. Money is attracted to me. Money seeks me out. It loves me so much. Money loves to circulate within me, around me. It loves to hang out in my bank account for years. It loves to multiply around me. Okay, start speaking as well affirmations that would align you with where it is that you're growing, where it is that you are traveling to on a soul level. Okay? That is your message this week, Sacred Souls, and I will see you all later. Peace.